guys, good morning. The ToolBoxBuzz crew, we're here in Lexington, Massachusetts at Minuteman Tech High School. We partnered with Makita Power Tools to donate a bunch of tools to the trade school students, and also just to kind of meet with them, tell them about ToolBoxBuzz, and talk about the trades. How are you guys?
Good.
My name is Rob Robillard. This is Mike Delilse, and we are from a group, a trade. We have a website. It's called ToolBoxBuzz. And I also have a website called Concord Carpenter. That's the name of my carpentry business, Concord Carpenter Inc. And on our website, we write about best practices in the industry, the remodeling industry, the building industry. We write about tool reviews. If you guys have ever looked up a tool review and seen like a shootout with tools, like a head-to-head, we've done a lot of those things. And we're pretty well known for doing tool reviews on ToolBoxBuzz. This is the website here. I brought you guys a bunch of stickers for your toolboxes. I hear you guys are getting a new school. You pretty excited about that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So on our website, ToolBoxBuzz, one of the things that we're very passionate about is promoting the trades. And we really want to do what we can do our part in giving back and trying to help you guys be successful in the next steps moving forward. So what we did is we partnered, we have relationships with almost every single tool manufacturer that there is. And we review their tools on a regular basis. So what we decided to do is we reached out to Makita and we said, hey look, we think this is a really good cause. I remember when I was learning, I worked with this guy named Bill, and Bill had all DeWalt tools. And I couldn't wait to go out and buy the exact same tools that Bill had. So what I found is that, you know, what you learn on, you tend to move forward and buy sometimes. So I approached Makita and I said, look, I know Chris and Cliff at the trade school, and these guys are working on some old tools. They don't have a whole lot of cordless tools, so we'd really love to kind of get some really nice tools in their hands. Makita's like, yeah, no problem. What do you need? So this is the first wave. They want to partner with Minuteman and send more tools, and you know, they need to know what you guys need out in the field and what you guys run into. But I put this idea together thinking that everybody uses circular saws, right? Everybody uses recips and drills and impacts. So we started with that, and we've got about, Mike, what do you say, about $5,000 worth of tools here to donate to Minuteman Tech for you guys to learn on, to use, and to be safe with. I've charged all the batteries, so these are ready to go. We can play with these today at some point. I'd love to see you guys try them out and get your opinions on them, and you know, we can go through a quick safety thing on them as well. So anyway, has anybody here ever heard of ToolBoxBuzz? Well, it's a good thing we're here then. Hopefully you guys get a chance to check it out. Mike, do you want to say anything?
Has anybody been to the show in Bolton, Massachusetts? The NARI trade show.
Oh, yeah.
Then you saw me. I was the dude with the Bluetooth tools.
We had,
the red one with the thing.
Yeah.
Bingo. I was the guy wearing the vacuum.
backpack.
Yeah.
Remember that? Okay.
That was us.
Yeah.
We've done that 2 years in a row now, the Career Trade Day.
Yeah.
And we feel pretty passionate about the Career Trade Day, although my biggest feedback or negative of that is we don't have enough time to talk to you guys because they're rotating through so quickly. So this is a better opportunity to kind of get some FaceTime with you guys, to tell you who we're about. So it's toolboxbuzz.com. I hope you guys check it out. One of the things that we're doing right now on our video channel, we have a YouTube channel, we're about 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers shy of 100,000 subscribers. When we hit 100,000, we're going to give away a $2,000 tool package to one winner. All you got to do is go to that video and comment on it what your favorite tool review is. You'll have to go watch the tool reviews. You have to know what you're talking about to win, but that's out there, guys. You want to win $2,000 worth of tools? Go for it. One of the things I wanted to ask is, do you guys have, in your mind, what do you think an employer like Mike or I, we both have construction companies, what do you think we're looking for from you coming out of trade school? Do you guys think that we're looking for like this highly skilled carpenter, or what do you guys think?
Someone that knows how to use the tools.
Somebody that knows how to use tools, like safely, right? Definitely one safety. Knowledgeable. Maybe, but not as important as you think.
Someone who's willing to work.
Someone who's willing to work, absolutely. So one of the things that I'm seeing from kids coming out of the young people coming out of the trade schools, and even just coming to us for work, is they're not passionate. They're not wanting to work. It seems like they got lead feet in their shoes and they walk like this, and you know, you know, pick up the pace, be enthusiastic. I think the word I'm looking for is passion, and be passionate about learning. Be a sponge. You know what I mean by be a sponge? A sponge soaks up all the water, right? A dry sponge. Be a sponge and soak up as much knowledge about the trades and the skills as you can. What else do you think that we're looking for? Safety. Safety is important.
Dedication.
Dedication to what? To me as your employer?
Yeah.
Really? You want me to buy that? Maybe. Willingness to learn. Willingness to learn is equally as important as passion, because I think that you come out of trade school with a couple things. Basic knowledge of building practices, tool safety, and some really good foundational knowledge of how things go together, why you do certain things, why you need flashing over those doors, why you tape and mud the drywall and all those things. So you have a basic foundation. I'll teach you the rest. I will teach you the rest. I'll teach you my way. I think the right way, best practices, but I want that willingness to learn, that passion, and so knowledge comes into that. How about you guys? Okay, go sit in the truck for the rest of the day. Just kidding. How about you?
Ready to work in the field.
Every day.
What?
Ready to work in the field.
A willingness to work in the field. Yes. So if I had to sum it up, guys, here's what I'm looking for as a boss. I want someone who shows up on time every day. I don't want excuses. No excuses. I'm tired of them. We hear them all the time. I want someone who shows up willing to work, wanting to learn, passionate, someone who wants to be there, someone who wants to take over my company from me someday. I have a son who's 23 years old. He doesn't want to work in my company. So guess what? I'm looking to train someone. Take over in 10 years from me. I want that. I want that passion. I want the sponge. I want that kid that's going to show up and just soak up everything, learn. I want that employee who thinks of next steps. What do I mean by that?
Know what you have to do before you do it.
Know what you have to do before you do it. What else? Think of next steps. Anybody? Thinking outside the box. Planning ahead.
Yeah.
So you're all right, but planning ahead is what I'm thinking of. So if I'm nailing up these studs, and I've been nailing for a few minutes, and all of a sudden, boop, the nailer stops. What do I need? I need nails. I'm out of nails. Well, next steps would be, making sure that there are nails there while we're framing. Next steps would be making sure that as I'm reaching for 2x4s and nailing them up, that there's a stack of 2x4s waiting for me to pull from. Don't let the stack go away and go, hey Josh, I need 2x4s. Try to think of your boss's next steps. Think about what we're doing and what processes we're working on and what will I need next. And then we always joke that if you've got time to lean, you've got time to clean, right? So
Time to sweep.
if there's nothing else going on, pick up a broom, pick up the trash, don't leave it messy, because customers really appreciate a really neat, clean job site. And then one thing that I didn't touch upon was put your phones away. Put your cell phones away. Now, we have a website and we pull our phones out and take pictures of like processes and things that we're doing. But the reality is I don't want my employees on their phone, on Instagram or texting or talking or searching the web. I want you working. I want you on time and I want you working and I want you there, mind and head in the game, ready to work. What else do you think that we look for? We want. Dedication's important. I think dedication matters because you want to be proud of what you do. So you've got to put the effort and the commitment into your job and your process and your work. Dedication's absolutely important. What else? Preparation. That's great. I love that. So he said preparation. Give me an example of preparation or a couple.
You have all your tools you never need. Like you always have everything that you need on you.
So you always have everything that you need with you. All right, that's one. What else? Help them out if you can, guys. Don't leave him standing there. Who's got his back? Having materials, having your tools sharpened. So what good is a chisel when you pull your chisel out of your belt if it's dull or chipped or whatever, right? Having a hammer in your tool bag, not in the trunk of your car or something. Or, one of the worst things, pet peeves of mine, is when we show up in the morning and my employee or a employee will walk up with their coffee in hand and go, "What are we working on today?" And my first question to them is, "Where's your tool belt?" If you're going to show up to the job site from your car, bring your tool belt. Don't go empty-handed. Don't ever go empty-handed anyway.
I usually ask the night before if I'm working with another guy, what are we doing tomorrow? So say, we're putting indoors, so I'll bring my finished stuff with me from the car. That's preparation. And at least I get in my mind, what am I going to need? What are we going to need to do? Prepares me mentally to do.
So if you know you're doing doors or base trim, you get those tools ready the night
Correct.
before at the door, and then bring them with you, whatever.
Correct.
That's preparation. That was a great one. Anything else, guys? Somebody gave me a hint over there, I thought.
Good work ethic.
A good work ethic. What is a good work ethic?
Showing up early.
Showing up early.
Safety equipment.
Safety equipment. What else? How do you do?
Always
Staying on task? Staying on task. That's hard for me. I have ADD. So I sometimes will have 2 tasks going at one time. But no, you're right. You got to finish what you started, right? Does that make sense? Sir?
I was gonna say not leave the job done.
Not leave it till you get the job done. When you start working in school here, guys, you hear that bell ring and it's time to go to lunch. It's like, ding, ding, ding. And you're gone, right? Well, in the real world, you got to finish what you're doing, or at least you got to come to a good stopping point. You can't leave a hole in a house and it's going to rain at night. You've got to stay and button that up. It's got to be waterproof. It's got to be burglar proof. It's got to be buttoned up if you're working on it. You can't leave a bunch of things laying around the floor so some little kid comes and trips and falls on a nail sticking out of a board or picks up a tool and cuts themselves, right? So those are some of the things that you need to think about when you're on a real job site for a real job. You know what I mean? Not just a co-op or, you know, doing that stuff. What else do you think we're looking for as bosses?
Asking questions.
Asking questions is huge. So one of the worst things I think that I've experienced over time is I'll explain something to a guy and then they'll go like this and I'll go on and do something different. I'll come back and they've done something completely different. And that's because they either didn't hear me properly or they didn't ask a follow-up question because they were unsure of what I wanted, what my direction was. And I think that an important thing for you guys to think about is if you're not sure, ask. If you want to know, ask. If you're confused, ask. Don't assume and don't just say, I'll just do it this way, because guess what? You might be ripping it out and redoing it. So that is a great thing to say. What about transportation? Who here actually has transportation if we were hiring today and I needed to hire someone? Who here could actually drive to the job site? So 3 out of, what, 6, 7 of us? That's a huge deal in the trade schools. A lot of kids don't have transportation, and it's hard to get you guys there. And so as an employer, I'm always looking for co-op kids and stuff, but a lot of times they can't come because they don't have cars. You know, we joke about Uber and different things like that, but the reality is that costs money. So Mike and I have been actually talking about how we would consider like having a stipend where we would pay for Uber to have a co-op and just Uber the kid back and forth to the job site. Well, we got to figure out if that works legality-wise. I think you have to be 17 or 18 to use Uber, but anything else you think we're looking for? So let me twist the question around now. What are you looking for from us as employers? What do you expect us as employers to do?
Someone that hires up from their own company.
Somebody that hires up, meaning promotes up?
Yeah.
Like lead foreman, estimator, project manager, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Somebody that hires up in your own company, absolutely. Job career for a long time. What's the word I'm looking for? Job protection or long-term employment. Yeah, and with that comes lots of other things that I think are important to talk about. What else, guys? What do you expect of us as employers? Experience. So you expect us to be able to show you and lead you and coach, mentor you along the way, right? Absolutely. That's my responsibility as your boss, is to make you better. I have a saying, you're only as strong as your weakest link. And if I've got an employee who just can't do it, then that's failure on my part. Either I've got to terminate that employment or I need to bring them up and teach, mentor, coach them up. Absolutely, that was a good one. Anything else? Josh? What are you expecting me as a boss if you're coming to work for me? safety equipment is huge. It is absolutely the employee's responsibility to make sure you guys are safe. And you know what? It's absolutely the employee's responsibility. Don't let them tell you otherwise. If you work for someone, it's their responsibility. You are safe. Eyes, ears, harnesses, whatever that is. What else, guys? What do you expect? I haven't heard a couple of things I was expecting to hear. Money? Anybody interested in money? Anybody like money? Raise your hand. You like money? I like money. So, who here expects to get paid? You should be expected to get paid well, right? So, I think that for 20 years, the trade, 30 years, the trades have been looked down upon by parents, talking to their kids about what to do with their life. You gotta go to college, you gotta go to college. Well, you know what? That's not always true. Some kids probably should go to college, they need more time to mature. But some kids don't learn that way. Some kids learn by doing and seeing and actually hands-on. And there is a great, great opportunity to make money and have a really good life in the trades. My brother's a master plumber. He owns three houses now. One down in Florida, 2 in Waltham. He does very well. I'm a carpenter. I run a remodeling company. I've got 2 employees. And Mike runs his own company. We just work together on the website. One of my carpenters makes $75,000 a year. That's pretty decent money. He's got benefits, he's got sick time, he's got personal days, vacation days, health. There's lots of things that as employers we should be doing to you to keep you going and motivated, and also to give you that long-term security. That's the word I was looking for, security and employment. What else do you think we should be doing as employers? Anything else? Yeah.
Did you understand the work?
That we what?
Understand the work, how to do it?
Understand the work. So yeah, as a boss or a lead foreman, you should absolutely know what you're doing if you're going to be doing this work. There's a lot of hacks out there, and you know what's funny is there'll be more and more hacks in the next 10 years because there's a huge gap, and we can't find people that come in to work the skilled trade. So the faster you guys can get in and get up in skills and knowledge, the better you'll be, the better positioned you'll be for employment, for really good lucrative jobs, and for probably, hopefully, rewarding work as well. Do you guys have any questions for me about our website, about what we do in remodeling or carpentry?
Are you more like on the finish side of the carpentry, or?
So the Concord Carpenter website and business that I have is frame to finish. So while I'd say we'd love to be more finish work because it's easier on the body, and it's nicer to do finish work, we do it all. We'll do foundation up to the roof, so we do it all. And the thing about being a remodeler is, if you're a framer, you frame. If you're an electrician, you do electrical work. If you're a tile guy, you do tile work. When you do remodeling, you touch it all. And you see old houses, you see new houses, you're in commercial buildings, lots of different finishes and materials and problems and old work issues that you have to deal with, old and new floors meeting and old buildings and new buildings lining up and things like that. So I find the challenge and the problem solving of remodeling more rewarding than just straight framing or straight finish work or something like that. Any other questions for us? All right, before I leave, I just want to remind you guys, Makita Power Tools is super excited to be part of this kind of little collaboration agreement with Cliff and Chris. These tools came from them. They want you guys to use them safely. They want you guys to get a lot of work done and solve problems. They actually sent that box. They sent some hats too for you guys. I'll pass these out. These are just some of the hats that they sent out. There's like 4 different types of hats here. Pass them around. That's my favorite right there, guys. Okay, guys, pass these around. Grab the whole box. So the point about what Makita wants to make is Makita wants you guys to know, Makita wants you guys to know that they're serious about the trades, and they want you to be serious about the trades as well. So that's why they're doing this, and that's why they're partnering with the trade school. And hopefully that we'll keep this program going over the next couple of years, and you guys will have the best tools in the state. How's that sound? Guys, I brought along some of these stickers, ToolBoxBuzz stickers. Does anybody want any of these for your toolbox or anything like that?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, pass those around.
I will definitely take a stack of those. It'll be easy
Oh,
identifier.
now
on
we're
all
getting
my
out into the
tools.
camera. Oh, who was this guy?
How you doing?
Where was he?
I'm heading and doing Chris's work for his own for you.
This is the oldest guy on the
JD.
team.
Almost.
Introduce
Almost.
yourself.
I'm JD, Jeff DeVasconcelos. I met you on the Concord job. I met you gentlemen here. We had a good discussion at the NERI website. And midlife crisis, just making it happen, man. I want to do something I love.
What got you in the trade?
A weird little situation, actually, a motorcycle accident, which had to take me out of an office work because I can't sit up down all day. So I got to be on my feet, and this is what I truly love to do.
Awesome.
Chris can vouch for me. I'm generally with a smile, not giving anybody a hard time when I'm on the job.
Is that true, Chris?
Yeah.
Hey, good luck. Welcome to
I
the trade.
appreciate that.
All right. Hey guys, thank you.
I got it.
I just want to thank you for your time, and please reach out if you need a job, you need advice, or you want to get a good tool review. Check out ToolBoxBuzz.com. Right? Don't forget to give us a like too. Thumbs up.
Thank you.
Oh, and don't forget, guys, the giveaway I'm doing. I'm serious about that. It ends May 1st, 7 days. $2,000 worth of free cordless tools. It's from Milwaukee Tools. I didn't say that because I didn't want to do that with Makita thing here. But it's a Milwaukee tool giveaway. You guys can enter. You're old enough to enter. There's no age limit. You guys can enter. Easy peasy way to win $2,000 worth of tools. It was nice meeting all you guys.
Thank you.
Skylar, thank you. Wherever she was.